It's a hard knock life for us. It's a hard knock life for us. It's toast time. Well, it actually ain't that hard knocks, is it? Man, thanks for joining me this morning, y'all. Time for us to toast it up. Toast it up every morning. Even sometime when it's hard, right? Man. First, I'd like to welcome you to the Daily Toast. I'm Brother Haatim, and I'm bringing you the toast. So, of course, we got our ambrosia, homemade kombucha, known as that ambrosia, green tea and honey, fermented perfectly. Alright? We start off with the water, the hot shade flowing in the body. Come on, drink your water with me. Come on. Some of y'all could take some of those pills you gotta take. I wouldn't say take them right now, but you know. Let's take this water. Let's go. Like I said, many of you would be surprised that a lot of the symptoms that you have may be symptoms of dehydration, yo. Let's try to stay hydrated. We need to remind each other during the day to stay hydrated. You know what I'm saying? Send one of your good friends a text that says stay hydrated. You know what I'm saying? Because like emotional mood swings, I mean that's all part of it. You know, some of your friends that just all of a sudden might be mean might really just be thirsty. They just don't know what thirst feel like no more. So I want to wish you a great Ujima. Ujima. Okay. All right. So I want to wish you once again a great Ujima. For those that don't know, Ujima is the day of collective work and responsibility. It's also the day of, on the meiotic principle, it's the day of righteousness. For the M7 principles, it's the day of respect. For the Hermetic principles, it's the law of vibration. Alright? So, now, we're going to try to tie all that up together in my little piece to come after this, right? But right now, what we want to do is we want to toast our ancestors. I love the sound of the ferment in the morning. Alright. That ambrosia. The food of the gods. Alright. We're going to pour this down our throat. Not on the ground this time, but we're going to pour it into us rather than out of us. This is a health drink. Like I say, everybody on the journey, please take a health drink every, you know what I'm saying, every morning. Add something to your regimen, all right? So, first, toasting the creator by whatever name you choose to call that creator. We toast that creator and we say, Ashe. We toast our personal ancestors. We toast our great-grandparents, our grandparents, in some cases our parents, right? We toast aunts and uncles. We toast cousins. We toast friends. Everyone that invested in you to make you who you are today. We salute, we toast, and we say, Ashe. From there we move to the present moment, right now. The present moment, which is Ujima, the day of Ujima. We toast this moment. Ashe. And we toast our children's children, on to infinity. We toast them now so that they could toast us later. We toast knowing that everything that we do today affects them tomorrow. So we live with that in mind as we move forward and we say, Ashe. And Ashe. Ashe. For you. Alright? Alright. So we're gonna keep it kinda short today. You know I'm long winded. We're gonna keep it kinda short today. I had a late but good night last night. She was able to get up and do the production. We'll have a short, a little exercise period, do a little stretching, and then we're gonna try to do a little bit more on Thursday. Well, of course we're gonna do something tomorrow, but we're gonna do a little bit more on Thursday. I think. Well, so I gotta get rocket roll call ready. All right, but it's about to go down. All right, so please enjoy. I want to thank everybody for taking the time to tune in. Remember to like, subscribe, and most importantly, share. The goal is for us to reach 200 subscribers by June 21st. All right, so let's hit it. All right, with that, I'm out. You are now listening to Nyame Journey Radio. This is a Heart of a Symbol production. Where we strive to blow up your old paradigms. Oh, hey. So, yo, this is Brother Haatim coming at y'all. Of course, y'all know I'm doing my pre-production stuff now. I'm trying to get better at doing the vlogs so that I can make sure that I'm getting you the content that you need. So, right now, I'm trying to post up the trying to post up the I'm trying to write the post for Ujima because we're moving into Ujima, and on this day of Ujima, I'm sipping on some ambrosia. I'm do the toast later on, but I'm sipping on some ambrosia now, right? Because I just need it right now. I was sniffling and stuff, so I need some ambrosia to help me with that. All right, but today is Ujima. I'm trying to put it right there, right here, right. Today is Ujima. Collective worker responsibility. Got my cheat sheet. Collective worker responsibility, righteousness, respect, and vibration. All right. Now, let me say this. The one piece that we need to really understand about Gina. Now, of course, y'all know that when I come at you with the principles, I'm coming at you first talking about establishing the principle within ourselves, right? Because we use the word individual, when in fact, there's more than just one you. There's different aspects of you, and I constantly have to try to hit this home with you. You have the intuition, which is the thumb, right? You have the mental, the mind. You have the emotions. You have the spirit. You have the body. IMESP. You see that? IMESP. Right? You got all these parts of yourself, but then you also have a dualistic aspect of yourself. You have the right side of the brain and the left side of the brain. Each one of them do different things. We'll get into that a little bit different. But there's a whole collective within you that you have to figure out a way to master. Now, there's many different ways. There's many different systems. I'm not here to tell you what system to use, but the idea is to get all of these working as one, right? Working as one. And when you get them working as one, you can achieve anything, right? When you get all your parts focused and you become conscious of all your parts, you're conscious of what's going on in your intuition. You're learning how to be aware and to listen to it. You're conscious of what thoughts are flowing through your mind, and you're finding a way to try to control what's flowing through your mind. You're looking for different ways, different meditation techniques, different prayers, different exercises to silence noise in your mind so that you can focus on what you need to be hearing in your mind, because a lot of us got broken records that's playing in our minds from our past. We got broken records of fears of the future. We got all this junk going on. We got all these words from other people that's flowing in us, that's stopping us from our forward progress. And I'm saying now is the time to shut that down. All right? You start working on it. It's hard work. Emotions. Many of us, we get caught up in our emotions because right now, the only time a lot of us could feel power, right, is when our emotions is flowing, right? Some of us are very emotive, right? We feel everything. I'm a Pisces. I understand, right? I'm very passionate about. I feel this, right? I feel this is the right direction. Right, but we got to learn how to rein that in and use that emotional energy to drive everything else, because that emotional energy is what drives everything else. Then we got the spirit, right? And the spirit connects us to everything, right? The spirit is, when we talk about the creator, this is what connects us to the creator, right? This is what connects us to our ancestors. This is what connects us to everything. This is the energy that fuels this thing that we call the soul, this thing that we call the self. It's that energy, right? That Ashe. It's that Ashe controller, right? Then we have the body, right? Which we working on every day. Y'all see me working on mine. I'm hoping I'm inspiring you to work on yours. When we get them all working together, then it's easier for us to go outside of ourselves and start getting other people to work with us, right? See, because the key piece behind Ujima is the ability to collaborate. It was us being able to collaborate as families and as tribes that got us to where we are today, far as the technology, far as fire, far as hunting, far as farming, far as us developing civilization, far as us developing math, far as us being able to build the monuments we built. Ujima was there whispering in our ear. It was the thing that held us together. It was the framework for the culture, collective work and responsibility, right? First internally, then we can externalize it in our relationships. We can externalize it in our business relationships. We can externalize it and start making helping things manifest as a group, right? Anytime there's any change, it's a small group of people that are practicing this principle that we call Ujima. Small group. You don't have to be a large group, right? You don't need a large group to change the world. You just need a few conscious, as I keep on stressing, individuals that are aware of everything that's going on around them. Conscious, awake out of thy suffering. That's going to stick with me until we get to the next proverb. Now, I just got done doing folktale for grown folks. And one of the key pieces that came out of it right now, because I know later on this week, something else is going to hit me, is being able to operate in our nature and not feeling guilty about operating in our nature, right? But we got to make sure that what we're acting in is our nature and not the nature that others have basically programmed into us, right? Because a lot of things that we're acting out, far as a collective, far as a group, is ideas that other people have placed upon us and we have accepted. We act them out and they're not towards our benefit. Understand that when an outside force is enforcing norms, is enforcing ideas, is enforcing stories upon you, none of those things are usually working towards your good. Let me say that again as adults out there, because it's mostly adults that with these programs I'm trying to reach. If there's an outside force that is forcing ideas on you, forcing stories on you, forcing views on you, right, that you have to adhere to, right, is not working for you and is not working for your culture, right? Because now what culture does, culture puts a protective coating around you that allows you to filter out the shit that's not healthy for you or your culture. And there's a lot of unhealthy stuff that we do, that we are involved with, that we need to really start finding ways to eliminate from us. There's a lot of ideas that we carry around that we need to learn how to purge. There's a lot of feelings that we're carrying around with us that we need to learn how to purge. There's a lot of views that we have of others and ourselves that we need to purge, right? And Ujima gives us the opportunity to do this. Us working with Ujima allows us to do this. Really, because it, one, like I said, remember, all the principles when you're dealing with it from a geometry perspective, all of them start first inside. First inside. Bring those five together, right? Then we'll work on the other two. Then we're going to be more able to work together, because now I'm able to work with you a little bit better because I'm conscious of I'm conscious of me, the whole me, not just the piece of me that want to see. Because a lot of times, and I know I say it a lot of times, right? We get involved in groups and organizations, and there's only a piece of us that is really excited about it. The other half, the other parts of us, like, hell with that. You know, I might feel you mentally, but I'm not into you spiritually. I'm not into you physically. I'm not, you know, my intuition, something about you is off. But I like what you're saying. it stimulates my mind, right? And we got to be very careful of that. And we got to be mindful of that, right? Because what happens is this. What happens is that because we're not going into things in wholeness, we not only rob ourselves of time, but we also rob that group that we're involved with. We rob the tribe. We rob the culture. Because we're not really involved. You know what I'm saying? Only a part of us is involved. So, you know, just some thoughts to chew on. Random thoughts from an old dude who happened to just had turned 49. I'm 49 and fine. Toasting all of y'all. And with that, I'm out.
Yo, this is Quasi Low in the Cap City, and you are listening to Nyame Journey.
Thank you for watching the video. I want you to subscribe. Click the bird right there, the fiery bird. And I also have a special video just for you, right there. And for those that want more information about Nyame Journey, go to our site. It should be right about there.